Many thanks for staying with us. It's still the conversation here on Lagos Television, and this is the second segment of the program. In today's fast-paced world, survival often comes with long hours at work, multiple income streams. I've heard a mother, who said she has 16
16 what?
income streams.
Wow.
She has 16 income streams, and of course, the hustle will continue. So as parents chase this economic stability, there is a question that keeps lingering. Are our children paying the price? Seated here with us this morning is Otunba Muyiwa Ogunlaja. He is a respected policy development analyst whose work focuses on social structure governance and youth development. Otunba, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, my dear. Good morning, and good morning to our viewers at home.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, when we talk about youth restiveness, what exactly does that mean?
Thank you. According to the World Health Organization, the children between the ages of 15 and 25 are referred to as mainly youthful population. Those between 10 and 19 are often referred to as adolescents. Okay. Simply, which means that all adolescents, not all youths are adolescents, but all adolescents are youths. And if you look at that age bracket, you see that those who consider this age bracket are always very vibrant, yeah. Energetic. They are very gregarious. They are attention seekers. They are position seekers. They are very mobile. They cannot be caged. They cannot be controlled unless they want the state to be controlled. They cannot be limited. They are always in a state of flux, always moving. They cannot be seated as you are here now. The next 2 minutes they are up. And unfortunately, the government and the society, we have not prepared for them. The parents are not doing what should be done. There is no parenthood now. Parenting has been left to the dust, in quote. Most parents now believe that their duties should be done by nannies, by housemates. And most of these youth equally believe that if their parents are not there, their peer groups should be there. The mobile, the social media should be there to guide them. Unfortunately, all these have failed. As a result, we have succeeded in creating a group of, in quote, a group of deviants who want to be free. And unfortunately, when they were in school, they've had the impression that the moment I leave school, I leave a college of technology, I leave a college of education, I leave the university, I must go and get the golden fleece. The society must be prepared for me. I must have a white-collar job. But I must ride a good car.
Isn't that a genuine
No, it isn't.
way of thinking?
It's not. It's not. There should be a reorientation now amongst our youth. That you are a graduate does not mean that there is a white-collar job waiting for you. That you have read banking and finance does not mean that you must end up in the central bank or in any financial institution. Even those who read banking and finance, education, banking and finance, they will never tell you that they go back to school or to school to go and teach education and banking and finance. To them, they have to go to the banking industry. Those who read history, do practice studies, believe that they must end up being ambassadors or diplomats. So all these misconceptions, all these fallacy, all this living outside the scope has actually intoxicated them to the extent that they now feel that yes, they are there. And because of this restiveness, we now have them behaving the way they like. They go into kidnapping, they go into prostitution, they go into advanced fee fraud, 419. Some might call it very militant, like the Musop people in the east, the Ijaw people in Delta area, the OPC in Yoruba land, Yoruba movement in Yoruba land, Tea movement in the Tiv area, Boko Haram in the north. All these activities, they are because they are restive. They are not engaged, and they want to be engaged, and they want to live that standard. And it has now eaten deep into the fabrics of Nigerian society, to the extent that if nothing is done, something concrete is done now, it will affect our national development. It will affect our psyche, and the country will pay for it.
The way you have described, you've used different words, gregarious, vibrant,
yes.
You know, the way you have described the youth of today, the way I will put it, because that word today is very, very important.
Yeah.
So how best should a youth now dream of the future?
I like the way your carefully selected words, because you're very careful to the extent that you emphasize dream.
Dream, yes. You know, aspire.
Because the moment you wake up from your dream, you'll be faced with reality. So I want to tell them how they should prepare in reality now. And that's because there's no way you know wake up from your dream. Even when you do, and that's that you are dreaming, you want to go back to dream, you still wake up. So in reality, what should they look up to? No, the reality is that I must say the truth. The government and the country has failed our youth. Let us say the truth.
Fantastic.
Yes,
so,
it has failed them.
Okay.
And because of this failure, they now want to take their destiny into their own hands. Unfortunately, they are not doing it the right way.
Good.
They're not doing it the right way. There is no time you see youths on the street protesting that you will not align with the basis of that protest. But in the process, they now digress. Because when protest is different from you breaking shops, going to houses, taking other people's property, destroying cars, destroying public utilities. That one is now riot, and that is against the law.
It's criminal.
Yes, it's so the point is that I want our youth to be prepared for the future now. That those days of, like when we were in school, the moment you were in your final year, different companies like including ministries will come and conduct job interviews for you. As you are leaving the university, after your NYSC, there's a placement waiting for you. Even armed forces, Nigerian police, they come and do their recruitment. So as soon as you complete your NYSC, there's a place for you to go to, including a Ministry of External Affairs, where they come to recruit will be diplomats. And these present youth, they are aware of what happened in those days because of the subject called history. The length they were told. When they get to the university too, they'll be told that in those good old days, so happened. Forgetting the circumstances of then, and now bringing that into the present, and they will not be expecting that what happened to their predecessors should happen to them. And when that do not happen, they become belligerent. They become angered. They become furious. They want to do whatever should be done. And they want to take it to the society by saying, yes, if you fail to prepare for us, you will see.
You will see.
And it will not become already. The government has not done its duty. They should not allow government to rest. As a result, you have this topsy-turvy there. You have this impasse. And when this impasse comes, it affects everybody. It affects everybody.
I want us to go back to parenting. You touched on it while you were answering her first question. And while she was, doing the introduction, she mentioned a mother that has 16 streams of income.
And still once more, she mentioned that she said the also continues.
The also continues.
I want us to look at how the economic realities is shaping parenting. And also, you can take us back to when you were growing up. How was parenting like? What were the values that were instilled by parents? And what do we have today? What is obtainable today? And how that has also, aided the youth restiveness.
Thank you. I will start from the time we were growing up. You see, Nigeria, especially all over the country anyway, particularly in the West, we have lost our social, cultural identity. In those good old days, your parents remain your parents because they gave birth to you and they are only your biological parents. They are not those who do the parenting for you. At times, when you go back, when you come back from school, then your immediate lunch, you will not be prepared by your direct parents. Another woman staying next, an old man sitting down there will call you on arrival that, oh, have you eaten? Your daddy, I told him, no, come and join me. And joyfully and gladly you two will go. You join, you will be satisfied. Thereafter, you will wait, pack the plates, clean the plates, go to their kitchen, clean the place, clean the environment before you leave. But God be with you today. Call any child after school, come and join. The child will come. We will take maybe 1 or 2 pieces of meat on the we have there, do whatever rubbish you can do with the rice, and then leave without even packing the soap plate. Not to talk of cleaning the entire place that has been used, cleaning the kitchen, cleaning the environment. And when you report that boy or girl to the mother, the next question will be, Shomodoini. You can see the digression. You can see where you started losing it. But in those good days, your failure to do so, your mother will call it spank. So where do you get that from? Don't you know this? You are here. What kind of child do you want to become? This and that. And you will not want to repeat that. You now know that, yes, the man next door is also my father. Though may not be my real biological father, it's also my father. So there's what is called communal parenting. That you dare not do what was not proper. In the absence of your parents, they will get to know. And when they do, God save your life that day. So the point is that, but now you have lost it. When a mother or a father will follow a 12-year-old boy or 50-year-old girl to school, all because that girl or that boy had been rebuked by a teacher in the school. Now go to the state level, slapping that teacher in front of that boy. What are you telling? So number one, our parents have lost it now. But is it really their fault? No. Especially mothers. Imagine a woman who has about 4 or 5 children and the husband is dead. And these children are in secondary school, maybe 1 or 2 in the university, and must pay automatically. Even 16 different hustles will not be enough.
Can't cover it.
They will need to do more.
She won't have time for parenting.
And as a result, she will not have time. She will actually tell those children that, hey, they will come and kill me. Mine is to ensure that you have this means. Please, rot your meditation. Remember the kind of family you have come from. How many of these children do that? How many of them remember the kind of family? They may be able to pay their fees. They pay the school fees. They buy books. They do this. And they have enough money. They will give and they become another thing entirely. And you will not blame the mother who has put in 20 hours of work out of 24 hours. The remaining 4 hours, let us sleep now. Even our president said it. Let the poor breathe. Let the poor women breathe too. So you won't blame them. Apart from that, nature has also played a kind of not a favorable role, where you have parents who are indigent, who are really poor, and these children want to live that standard of their colleagues in school. They will do what should not be done, not because there is no parenting, but because the parents who should do the parenting, you cannot afford the principles of parenting. What are those principles? Affordability, availability, provision. You cannot tell me that your parents cannot provide for your child. If you cannot,
these days, it's the children that provide
for them. And I know some parents are funny. As a popular pastor did say, that your son, your children are not doing anything about laundry. And that's them bringing different things at home. And you refuse to question them. Instead of questioning, so parents say, well done. Mommy, thanks for taking care of me. That boy or girl that's not working officially. Bring different things. And you cannot scold. You cannot, all because of the little of the what I call repercussion, all because of the money that he or she is bringing, that will have repercussion later, and that will affect them. So at times, if you look at the entire situation, you would think that society has actually failed them. Parents too have failed because of the pressure put on them by the society. But where you have institutionalized assistance, for instance, in some other climes, When you are a single mother, there's kind of assistance that the government will give to you. When you are not having those who take care of you, you can access loans, which you are beginning to do now in Nigeria. You can go to school without a parent even a couple. Access loans, although you will pay back, when you have started working. Yeah, that should be there. Aside from that, you can be assisted to be engaged in some manual job. I know some other clients, apart from your education, they'll give some hours to work, but they will limit. Okay, you can work for 20 hours a day, or a month, or a year. Those hours, you get the money, and the money is tax-free. The government knows that it's doing that to assist you raise money, so that you don't engage in activities that will later boomerang, and that will cause the nation a lot of disadvantage.
Okay. Just this morning, when we were getting ready for the show, Joy and I were having this conversation when she spoke about her nanny or herself, misbehavior, and she had to let her go. I told her that when I was raising children, which was much earlier, and the economy was fantastic then, was okay. I don't want to say fantastic, it was okay when the dollar was still about 200 naira, to a dollar. I told her that, I had to stop work, to take care of the children.
Yes.
But these days, you dare not. So should we really now blame the parents or the economic structure, forcing both parents to now work long hours?
Let me put it this way. I want to appreciate your parents, equally appreciate your husband, and appreciate your good self for knowing what was proper then, because I'm sure you are reaping that now.
Yeah.
That sacrifice you made then, you are reaping now. Those who refuse to make it then, I call going to reap theirs, and they're actually reaping theirs now. There is no time that sacrifice will not be needed, whether the economy is buoyant or the economy is not buoyant. Even this is the time sacrifice is actually needed now. For any good couple, the husband must ensure that the wife does just about 10% of what should be done, so that the remaining 90% can be used in bringing up these children, which is very important. You see, if you see what most of these nannies, what they do, you will not want to even have a nanny. Most of the after effects that you have of children who now become kind of imbecile, who are now in court, please, who are now losing it, is because of the activities of these nannies. Most of these nannies will give 3-4-year-old babies, 6-month-old baby, all these sleeping tablets, so that they are less troubled. To them, when they come back, I hope John Jr. has not given it. No, mommy, Junior slept throughout. And the stupid mommy will not ask, how should my son sleep throughout? And not give her, not knowing that it is William 5 that is working. Some actually do, they give them hot drink. Especially if the father happens to be someone that has a very fantastic bar. You will not know that your NSC that is going down, it's not only you taking it, your daughter, your son too is taking it, courtesy of the nanny. Just give them to you, if I wake your mother will be back. You won't come and kill me. And that's a stupid woman collecting her salary. So the point I'm making is that you don't even need nannies again. And that's why, again, I'll give it to you again. We must be ready to make that sacrifice. Let the mother do that nanny job for about 3, 4, 5 years. By the time that baby can now take care of himself or herself, to the extent that you're not supposed to just assist, then you cannot concentrate.
Sir, but again, some people might not agree with you, especially they might not agree with you. Yes, look at the economic realities and say that 2 heads are better than one.
Yes.
You bring will be able to, lift the family up. So again, for those who share that sentiment, how do they balance work life and effective parenting? What are some of the tips that you can share?
Yes, it's only possible that way. Actually, most of our ladies today, they will tell you that most of our young men will tell that they have to do 50-50. Ladies will say, I don't believe in 50-50. You have to take it all. But there's no way the lady will not contribute.
You have to bring
not all contributions are monetary. That's what that I'm emphasizing. It's more than money. No money can buy good upbringing. good parenting. But because there are some people who still believe that you must go and work, then what do? They must do what is called participatory parenting. Participatory in the sense that if you have a wife that must work, let that work be of reasonable hours. Go to the office 8, come back by 2:33. What do I mean by that? Let her be there in education. Let her be there on her own. Let her be in a medical field where you have what is called working hours. You cannot let her be in areas where she can have some days off. Then when that happens, they know that you too must equally do some sacrifice. They let all fathers know that being a father does not mean that you have to go out and come back in the night when you are midnight and let's go straight to bed. Look at the following morning and say, give all the money. No, that's not what a father is. A father is that will be there when needed. I'm not saying you should not do your job. You go to the office, get back home. If you get back home as early, even late as late as 7 or 8, you can still do your job. And by the time you're back home, Junior, what happened in school today? What happened? Oh, Mama, Junior, how was today? When you came back from work, what happened to Victoria? Any sign? Anything about her? Let the woman know that you care. And I think I just say that, oh, Mommy, Vicky, today you go to work. I've taken today off. I would stay with the children after they come back from office. I'll go and pick them. I'll do this. I'll do that. So by the time you do that, you are doing participatory parenting, and your wife too will be happy for that. You too will be happy for that, and to allow you to bring in that so much money. But I am of the opinion that the money that will come after a good raising up of the children is much more preferred to the money that will come that the children will not be properly raised. And when they now start their new sciences, you now have to go and dip your hands into what you have saved then, and now spend it on what you don't be spent on. So that's my own opinion.
Social media,
Yeah.
as it plays a very important role in youth restiveness, where our youth see content creators, influencers as the ones with the best
role models. As their role models.
Yes, as their role models, the ones with the best advice. So, as social media now taking the role of parenting.
Yes. I did mention at the beginning that because parents are failing their duties, social media is actually taking the role of parenting. And it's unfortunate that social media that is meant to assist, that is meant to reduce tension, that is meant to disseminate information, that is meant to bring our children up to the required standard in terms of knowledge, because the entire world is now a small village. It's not an orbit. Anybody you can move around the thing next to us. It has now actually become a means of it has become a different means entirely, where you have distortions, where you have lies, where you have illicit activities being encouraged, where you will not even believe what should be done. I read a story somewhere, it actually happened, of a 6-year-old baby or girl, 6-year-old girl, who was asked by an elderly person that, how do you, the person said wanted to hug, just to show love. And then the girl said, no, oh, uncle, no, you can't hug me like that, which was correct. So you can't hug me like that. Okay, let's go. What? She just, thank you, sir. Like, okay, how did you get that one? I was told that you just don't hug and say somebody you love. And if you really love the person, you kiss the person, or give the person a peck. Like, wait, what? And when you want to kiss the person, say that you kiss air or the peck on the air. If not there, you guys can kiss. You can do some other kissing. You can do some other kissing. I will stop there. You should know the meaning of that. It's 6-year-old. So that is the effect. That's what she has seen on the social media. Number one, the first one was correct. The uncle cannot hug me like that. Which was, I agree with that. Because some uncles are stupid. When they hug 6-7-year-old girls, what they do is a different thing. That the social media has done. Good one. The other one, look, the bad one. And so that's what I'm saying that it's safe. So that's what I'm saying that we should not allow it to just be the sole determinant. Whatever your baby is watching on social media, you must be participatory. See what, say, okay, this one is good, oh, continue. This one, no, Vicky, I should not see you open this, that, go to that page again. It's not meant for you. This is disadvantage, this is this. How many parents do that? They don't even bother. Some parents actually, because they want to keep their children at home, will tell them, come on, go and get your phone. Go to Facebook, go to Instagram, go and see what's happening. All because we want to keep them at home. Not knowing that you are keeping them at home because we don't want anything to happen to them. At the same time, you are giving the opportunity to get to misfire and to misbehave, and it's not. So I think the social media should be regulated. That's where I'm coming. It should be regulated. People are saying that we cannot tramp on our freedom. That's a lie. There's no freedom that has no limit. There's no endless freedom anywhere.
Sure.
Even in Freetown, freedom is not free. So it should be understood. Government must control. Government must limit. Government must scrutinize the media to the extent that only that is educative, that's really enlightening. Only those ones are allowed to be aired, to be seen, and to be watched.
Well, overall, as we begin to wrap up now, looking at parenting, looking at the government, looking at the education system, our moral values, if nothing is done, if people don't begin to decide to want to make a change or effect change, what do you think the next generation will look like?
I'm already envisaging what that generation will look like. If care is not taken, the next generation will be. It should be better imagined than being real. But my only consolation is that people are beginning to wake up. Even the governments are beginning to wake up from their slumber, and to the extent that there are some individuals too that are beginning to come up with content that are meant to promote the ideals, our good ideas in life. Content that will make people see that there are certain things that must not be done. And you call it good enough. Parents either have parental control over what their children can watch on the telly, even on WhatsApp. The time will come very soon when some applications will only be open to those who are of age. If you are not of that age, even if you have it, if you are not of that age, you will not have access to that. But more importantly, it is for us to bring up our children, to give them the fear of God. How many parents will wake up on a Sunday morning and say, let's go to church? How many will come on a Friday and say, look on, Risi, Fasa, let's go to the mosque for Juma prayer? How many will say on a free hour, Yenka, Wasiu, go and bring your Bible, let us read the Bible today, go and bring your Quran? This has happened. So when you begin to do that, you now see that you are putting them on the right path, and the tendency to digress, to become wayward, will be greatly reduced, if not totally eliminated. But if this is not done, you will pay for it. And I'm sure by God's grace, you will not pay that price. That is not, that you cannot even get loan for, either from China or from Russia.
From Russia.
Oh, an interesting conversation we've had today. Very thought-provoking as well. It is clear that while providing for our children is important, being present in their lives is also very, very important, regardless of the economic realities. The youth restiveness, yes, is a societal problem, but again, it is an issue that has to be driven down to the home front, and some real conversations must be had. Thank you so much, Otunba, Muyiwa, Ogunlaja, for your time on the conversation, sharing insights on this topic, parent schedule and youth restiveness. The conversation continues. Stay with us.
you.